conversion. This has been on a Wednesday night. We've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Buford Launchbaugh will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give them a little bit of a break from the field, but you still
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Edwin Ortega gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a
nice drive
here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that'll get down for a two-out single. A.J. Pollard will stride in now. Back in the lineup. There goes the runner. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball four. First and Dino Dominguez will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play sixth in the American League in hitting.
And I love this one, too. He leads the league in on-base
Here we go.
percentage.
Pick it up.
So
Let's
he's
go.
finding ways to get on base beyond just hitting the baseball.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Edwin Ortega will dig in. He singled his first time around.
34, Edwin Ortega.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short.
Beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
Him. Throw gets him. 2 down. Edwin Ortega will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that ground ball means a double
Let's go.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
There we go, kid.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Come on, down, go.
Throws offline a bit as it gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. A.J. Pollard digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Dino Dominguez will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Corey Spangenberg digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Aaron Bond will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
First baseman number
Edwin
34.
Ortega will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Turley has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Aaron Bond will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First baseman, Edwin Ortega.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Altair ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Right here, find the ball.
I'll tell you, this is not a bad pitch.
Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Dino Dominguez comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Corey Spangenberg will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in. Edwin Ortega will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Right at the third baseman, and that. Edwin Ortega stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls we've had all game, Matt. It's been a pretty feeble effort offensively for his side.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Yan Gomes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Johnny Cabral will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Here we go.
Jack Duarte will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Aaron Bond stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Edwin Ortega strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being
your turn and have a look.
Home. And he is in there. So stepping in, A.J. Pollock, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Dino Dominguez, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third.
Make your pitch.
Derek Turley gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Greg Winter will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
First baseman number 34, Edwin Ortega.
Hey, let her fly. Oh.
Edwin Ortega
Good eye,
is
good
in
eye.
with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. Worth will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in to try it again. Buford Launchbaugh. He singled his last time up. Derek Turley comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Edwin Ortega brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Cabral.
He's out.
Loves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our top player? This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Edwin Ortega is our subject. Coming off an off-season where he signed a multi-year contract with this organization, the team has said that they're very happy to have him locked up for some time to come. We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Byron Buxton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Ball inside.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Eddie Rosario will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Just underway here in Kansas City. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, one away,
that
one away.
Big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Down the third baseline. Cuthbert over to his left, on to first, and there were two down.
Batting third, right fielder
Miguel Sano will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April.
Ball one, no strike.
And this is up and in, ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Oswaldo Arcia will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, nobody.
And he falls behind 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there, up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. Brian Dozier will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Hey,
starts him out with a slider for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2.
Hey, need a strikeout right
it's
here.
One he
Here
loves
we go.
going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. Joe Mauer stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play
Here we
inning
go,
number
here we
2.
go.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it. I got it.
Cuthbert has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom. Trevor Plouffe will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 24.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Colon comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Hey, one away.
And
One away.
Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really
There we
getting
go.
the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, it's just the third inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far.
John Ryan Murphy digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the
Get
sense that
himself
he's not
right here.
really
Let's go,
messing
baby.
around out there too much.
That's a ball.
There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
I got
Young
it. I got
is
it.
camped
I got
under
it.
this one, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Byron Buxton,
with the
as
Twins.
they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Buxton.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, we got no one here.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit. So the Twins are into the hit column for the first time.
Now batting.
Eddie Rosario stands
Here we go
in.
now.
He's
Let's
0
go.
for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And
No,
the
he's
runner
in there.
back easily.
Just checking.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Ain't nobody out now.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. Miguel Sano stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he lays off there 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, ground ball right now.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys
One
worry
down here,
so
fellas.
much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And he'll step off. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a chopper to second.
go,
This will be
roll
a
it.
tough turn. To second for
He's
1.
out.
Back to first,
He's
and a
out.
great stretch there may be the difference.
Come on,
Oswaldo
fellas, let's go.
Arcia heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon.
Come on, get ahead. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brian Dozier is at the plate as he watches ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul.
That's out.
The windup and the 0-1.
2 outs, fellas.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the inning. Trevor Plouffe will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Come on, guys. I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. I got the count. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Here's a high pop-up.
You go, you go, you go. I got it. I go.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Let's go, boys.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. John Ryan Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
There we got 2 down.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. And the count will be full. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Byron Buxton is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Young ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, we got no one.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
To 2-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Too high. Ball 3.
He knows the drill. Stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Right fielder Miguel
Sano is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
Hey, that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Hey, 2 outs.
And that's in there for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brian Dozier will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
That's a ball. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Joe Mauer stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Hey, we got one.
Set to deal on 2-2. Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cuthbert is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the 2nd out. Trevor Plouffe will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Jorge Polanco will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
I got it. Ball.
Quick out number 1.
The batter,
John Ryan Murphy will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. Right by him here to set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Strike this guy out. Let's go.
The scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Byron Buxton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
He's out.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Edwin Ortega is our man to watch, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, the third and final game in this three-game. Jose Iglesias comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 1, Jose.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. These Royals' Eric Karros entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale. So I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Plays it first.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second,
Kevin Pillar will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
first baseman.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Still 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, look at Hosmer. He's out.
He's out.
Ooh, no problem.
Justin Upton will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Skied into straightaway right.
Yeah,
Tyson
you got it. You
is
got
there.
It. Mine.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him. Howie Kendrick will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
2 out, nobody on. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Tyson makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Comerica Park. Leading off the inning, Martin Hamby, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A little party there. No balls and a strike.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Nick Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1.
Hey, 1 away. 1 away.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit to third. Cuthbert scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Dave Rienzi will stand in. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
We got no one.
Wind up and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Colon onto the grass.
I got it.
He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder
Kevin Pillar will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he misses with it. 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Foul, that ball's foul.
And he'll step off. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Hit out towards second. Coleman is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Miguel Cabrera digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
2 down now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Time is called.
And a step off. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Boy, that's another pitch right down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Justin Upton will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Plays at 1 here.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The catcher, number 39.
Into the box, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time
back. Go 1.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. It's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gordon going back,
wall.
still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that.
That's mine, that's mine, that's mine. I got it.
Tyson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit
Hey,
towards
come on,
the
guys.
alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Martin Hamby
we
comes
got
on
one
with
here.
1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Launched to right field and deep. Tyson.
I got it.
But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Nick Castellanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
No run.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Dave Briancy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
He's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Trying to hold the lead. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jose Iglesias will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's
Nobody
the case.
out here. Nobody.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Kevin Pillar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Me.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 24,
Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no... Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Here we go right now, fellas.
Really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit to short. Colon over to his left, and he's retired here, 1 away.
the catcher, number 39,
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Howie Kendrick will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
0-1's the count.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
2 down
Hit
here.
on the ground to short. Cologne comes up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Martin Hamby will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Third baseman, number 9.
Nick Castellanos comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
You got plenty of room. You got it.
I got it. I got it.
Quick out number 1. Dave Rienzi stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Jose Iglesias will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. Right here. Let's go, baby. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one.
When you start to see a lot of 3-2 counts out there. They're taking their toll.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.